stuck in that room.
And if we complain to Chief Beef, he'll just make us stay longer. Play it smart, stay off the radar, and don't let it get to you.
Everybody, oh my god, I've had a hell of a week. I am so exhausted and tired, so after this video, I'm gonna collapse. Well, actually, after I put all this stuff away as well. I do apologize, my background's a little bit, hasn't been set up properly. I was going to do it yesterday, our power went off and had a very, very unsettled severe autistic brother, so you can imagine what that's like. It's like that meme online where you're surrounded by fire and you're holding your mouth like, yep, everything's fine. That was me yesterday. Oh my god. Because I had a very positive day at the doctor's. I went to the doctor's yesterday, very positive visit. And then bam, it just went downhill from there. So you had to vacate to a hotel to use the internet because all around here there was no Wi-Fi. So I couldn't exactly, do my dolls because I couldn't see what I was doing because it was very dark here yesterday, so I couldn't do it. So I do apologize, but I'll do the show before the Michael Jackson and Has-Been Hotel, which I'm gonna see how I go tomorrow. I might be very tired. We'll see how I go. But I do apologize. It's a bit bland. Yeah. So as you can see, I got Christmas stuff. I know, got snowman and stuff. So I get prepared for Christmas as well. So yeah. Also, this week has been very, very, very busy for me. I had a family member stay for a couple of nights and use this room, so I couldn't use it to record, which is very frustrating, but understood. But luckily I did edit earlier, so don't start the ready to go, I just need to record. So I'm like, oh no, like I was worried because, we're going to talk about Zootopia 2 in a minute, but I was like, oh no, because if there's no internet, I was kind of worried that we won't go see the movie tomorrow, which is today. So oh my god, yeah, so as you can see, I'm a bit tongue-tied, a bit tired, because I've been dealing with my brother all day today. My mom's exhausted, so bear with me, my mind's a bit blank. So anyway, besides that, you're not here for that. We're going to talk about Zootopia 2 today. So yeah, I saw this movie literally just today, before the holidays. I got there quick. I was like, I need to see this movie before school holidays drop, so I did that. I was torn between seeing Wicked for good, but I'm gonna wait until streaming. So my review on that might be a little bit late, so I'll probably see it on streaming. So I really want to see Zootopia in theaters, cause the second one, I didn't actually see the first Zootopia, interesting enough, in theaters at the time. I don't know why that is. Maybe I didn't catch it in time. But I did see it eventually on DVD and Blu-ray, which I can say, but now you can see it on Disney+. So I did see it eventually. But the first one was really good. This movie, oh my god, so good. Really good stuff. They bring back, what's interesting about sequels is they bring back, stuff from the first movie. Like, you got the puns, you've got like these hilarious animal instincts going on as well, and they bring a lot of stuff back. Like they bring back the dumb bunny, they bring back the carrot pen from the first movie as well, which I thought it was very interesting as well. So yeah, bear with me, lose my train of thought. So like I said, I don't think I said this, really cute movie, really good movie. I heard some reviews on the movie. I haven't heard too much about this movie going in. I was actually mostly surprised, to be honest with you. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And the way that they expand the world and explore it a little bit more is fantastic. Oh my god. We've got to see a little bit more of the Desert Sahara, the Tundra Town, districts as well in Zootopia, so I thought that was really cool to discover as well. We get to see the marsh place, whatever you're going to call it, from the trailer, so I think that's really cool. I did like, we explored like the reptiles a bit, we'll get to that a little bit later on, but I really like that. So yeah, so overall, really good movie. They bring stuff back, like I said, from the first movie, and I think Now you're probably like, do you have to see the first Zootopia to watch this movie? Not necessarily. I mean, you can if you want to, but for me personally, I was like, oh, they're doing a flashback. So the first opening sequence of the movie is kind of like a flashback to what happened before Zootopia 2, before Zootopia 2 came. And it says what happened before. Well, it's a pun saying before. So yeah, so they show us, you know, the scene where Nick gets his badge, where obviously he got the carrot. Obviously they changed that apparently. I think he did. Yeah, did Nick get a badge? I think he did, but they changed to a pen in the second movie. So yeah. Really good stuff here. It's nice to see Nick and Judy back. They do set out the third movie, which we will discuss later on in this video as well. So yeah, so it's a really good movie. There's a lot of risk and danger in this movie. I was like shocked about, oh my god, this is amazing. I can't spoil for you what happens, but it's really good stuff with nearly towards the end of the movie. There's a really good scene. There's a really good twist villain. That's all I'll say. I won't reveal the villain here, but it's very interesting. There's a twist villain here. And the way they done it, it's so well. And I don't know if I should trust that character. Oh, wait a second, he's the villain. Yeah, I think the way they set it up was really good. Like, you saw this animal, you know, introduce, speak to Judy, and obviously, you know, like, do not trust them. No. So yeah, so I thought that was interesting how they did a twist. And now I thought the villain, to be honest with you, was the mayor. Because the villain was the mayor for the first movie, as well. Also, Bellwether as well, which we'll discuss later on here as well. But yeah. But I was right for my trailers. It was the Lynx who are the villains. As well, so I was kind of right on that. And also, like I said, I was right for my trailer saying that Bellwether will escape. And they did escape in a scene, and obviously that opens more opportunities to Zootopia 3 as well. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Her little moment in the movie made me so happy. Made me absolutely happy. I'm like, oh my god, I love this moment. I don't care if it's like a minute. It's a minute, a little bit, but you see it more in the ending of when Nick and Judy are going next. So I think it's interesting. But Silence of the Lambs, so hilarious. Is that for Hannibal Lecter? Yeah. They have some parodies like The Shining. They've got some parodies in there. So I think it's really cool stuff here as well. So yeah, so speaking of the reptiles, I really enjoyed the reptiles. That lizard, oh my god, love that lizard character. As well as also the snake was also cool too. Now, you probably don't notice, but as Australians, we have a lot of reptiles down under, okay? And people and Americans, for some reason, think that Australian animals are dangerous. Like, wait a second, you have rabies over there. We don't have rabies over here. Like, what? So it's different cultures, you know, but here we have spiders and snakes and lizards and stuff, and most Americans think they're dangerous. Not really, unless you counter with them. That's a different story. But you don't really get bitten by a snake easily, or get bitten by a spider, like a redback spider, easily. So I think Americans are like a little bit, what's the word, skittish. I'm not sure if you feel the same way, but I'm like, I don't get why. Every time an Australian actor goes on the interviews, the American person says, so, you know, down under some very dangerous spiders and animals. Like, we don't have a lot of dangerous animals here down under. I think you have more dangerous animals than we do, to be honest with you. So yeah. So that's my take on it. But yeah, but snakes and spiders aren't that dangerous. You know, sure, there might be creatures that you have to be very, very careful of, but they're not, you know, unless you're in the bush somewhere, or unless you're in the habitat, that can happen. But, you know, they're not dangerous. Like, you're not going to meet a snake. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a snake. So yeah. And what was really interesting about this movie is they uncover, like, why there's no reptiles in Zootopia. And I'm like, that's a really interesting question. Why isn't there reptiles in Zootopia? I never thought that. I'm like, that's an interesting question. I'm glad the movie gave us the answer. I won't say what the answer is, but it's very interesting. And also the mystery. Oh my god, love the mystery. The first half, the beginning of the movie, the mystery played on like straight away. Like, you didn't have to wait for the big build up for the mystery. And it started at the beginning, and then at the end they solved it. So I thought that was a nice pace for a character. I think in the first movie it took a bit for the mystery to get rolling, but they did it eventually, but it took a bit. But you got some clues a little bit. You see Judy in a van fighting some snake scales. I thought it was bubble wrap as well. I thought it was bubble wrap at first. Like, wait a second. Is that snake skin or bubble wrap? Because snakes shed skin. So, that makes sense. But like, it looks like bubble wrap. What? So yeah, so anyway, yeah. But yeah, really good stuff here. Really good. Yeah, so let's talk about the characters. So Judy and Nick, glad they're back. As well. It's interesting that their dynamic is still the same, but I think they've, put more depth in their relationship. Now, I don't know if you're Nick Wilder, a shipper out there, but I'm not. Like, I feel like their relationship is very platonic. And I'm glad that the movie, they made that boundary of being very platonic. I mean, sure, you can be friends with someone who's a guy. Sure, that could happen. But, I thought that was also, very interesting as well. So, yeah, so, but they build on it. And there's a beautiful moment nearly towards the ending where they, there's so many dangers and risks in this movie. Oh, wait till you see it. It's really cool. So there's this sweet moment between Judy and Nick. And they, they open up to each other. And Nick finally opens up to his feelings to Judy. Like, oh my God. That's such a really good performance, both from the actors as well who play Nick and Judy as well. It also has to see, there's a moment in the scene, sorry. Might say too much. There's a moment in the scene where Nick sort of like, contemplated why, he's, because he says, Judy, because Judy's always hopping into danger. Get it? Because she's a bunny. As well. So she's hopping into danger. And Nick's like, Nick, Judy, no. So, yeah. So, and he tells this beaver, this character, this beaver, it's like, why is that, not what you're afraid of, but he opens up his feelings to this person, which he's never done before. So I think it's a really good learning curve for Nick, as well. I was kind of worried in the middle of the movie, sort of, because I felt like Judy was not listening to Nick, and I thought that would be a situation from Trolls, like probably wasn't listening to a branch. Obviously, that wasn't the case, so thank God Disney did not go down that road as well. So yeah. So yeah, love the therapy thing. There wasn't a lot of laughters, I would say. Not a lot. I don't think there was some cute moments, but I don't think it was funny. I think the first movie was a little bit, was the first movie funny? Yeah, I think the soft scene was very, very funny, but they didn't have anything like that from the first movie. And I gotta say, even though I really enjoyed this movie, we are missing Flash. I want more Flash, the Sloth. Oh my God, he was such a character in the first movie. You haven't seen the scene. I've shown him.
2 9
THD03.
T
HD03.
H
D03.
D
03.
0.
3.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen the scene, it's so funny where he's like at the DMV. I thought that was hilarious. So yeah, so need more Flash! Justice for Flash! Bring Flash back in the third movie, please. So yeah, so we did get a lot of him. We did get a lot of the other characters, to be honest. We got some of the newer characters, but none of the older characters, like Chief Bogo. He was kind of sidelined a bit from the movie. You'll see what happens to him. Or Clawhauser as well. So some of the older characters for the first movie got sidelined, including the parents. Judy's parents as well. So yeah, so I think they need to fix that as well. Good for the new characters, but like this movie has a stacked cast. You've got not only Jason Bateman and Jennifer Goodwin back as Nick Judy, but you got Ali Carvalho. I was like, oh my God, because I was watching the video of the casting, like, oh my God, Josh Gad is in it, Stephanie Beatrice, Ali Carvalho, Dwayne Johnson. What's going on here? I was very surprised of how much star power they had in the cast. They're not a lot in the movie, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard to tell where they pinpoint their voices. Because, for example, Ali Carvalho plays Moana. Okay, so you wouldn't expect her voice to be so different from Moana, but it is. So, yeah. So, that just got to show you actors have range and talent as well. I was like, yeah. So, the mayor is played by, the master who's played by Patrick Warburton. I knew that was him. I'm like, is that him or is that someone else? And I'm like, oh my God, it is him, because I found out from the TV spots that it was him as well. Now, I thought I said I thought he was a villain, but he wasn't a villain. He turned out to be the good guy in the end. So thank you. Don't do the same trope like you did the first one, Disney. So glad I didn't do that. You know, I thought it was very funny and hilarious. He was probably the only funniest character in the movie. To be honest, I didn't laugh out loud at some of the jokes, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a very laughable movie, to be honest with you. But besides that, I still enjoyed it. I just don't know if it's funny. As well, it's funny. I think the problem is they showed so much for the trailer. When you see the movie, you kind of like, wait a second, I see that for the trailer, so why is it funny here? So you know that scene where that lizard walks on water? Very funny in the trailer, not so funny in the movie, to be honest with you. So that's how I felt. But yeah. So they do set up Zootopia free. That's all I'll say. I don't think it's an end credit scene, but there was a little ending with Nick and Judy going undercover, and you see Bellwether, because obviously she escaped from jail from because other people escaped from the prison as well, so she's escaped. So I was kind of right on saying that she's definitely going to escape and come back with Zootopia free. And I'm glad they did that because I was expecting it too. As well, so there's definitely going to be a third movie. And the way that they're going with it seems like they're going to Australia. Me think so, because Robert Irwin, there are so many star-studded characters for the actors for this movie. It's insane. But Robert Irwin, who he's Australian actor here, a celebrity here. I'm not sure if you heard of him. You know, very talented. He was on Dancing with the Stars. As well, if you don't know what that is. But yeah, he's a very famous celebrity here. And he plays the koala that gives the passport to Bellwether. So obviously it says Outback behind him as well. So I wonder if they're going to the Outback. Oh, Disney, please make it happen. Because like I said before, Disney's very kind to us Australians down under. Like, we got the Disney cruises here. We get the movies early release sometimes, depending on what movie it is. So yeah, they're very generous down here. I think on Disney Plus they were providing this movie saying, oh, you know, you get your Hoyts, you know, $20 off of Hoyts or something. I thought that was very interesting. To have perks of that as well on Disney Plus. But I didn't get any because I was going to see the movie anyway. So what was the point? But yeah, but just a cool thing, you know. So obviously there's going to be a third one. I don't know where it's going to take place. Are they going worldwide? Are they going to follow Bellwether? Obviously, they're going to follow Bellwether to Australia. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, could you imagine seeing the Australian animals? Oh my god, please do an Australian Zootopia free. That would have been so much fun. Oh my god, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down for it. So yeah, like I said, good movie. Yeah, really, really good movie. Really cute. Shakira's new on Sue. Now, what do I think about it? I think it's cute. Not my favorite. I think Try of Eric was a little bit better, but not to say that the song was catchy. It's a very catchy song. I was actually listening to it while I was getting ready for this. So it's a catchy song, but it's not like Try Everything, to be honest with you. And I like the message in this movie about, like, you know, differences and, you know, you can believe you can change, you know, the surroundings of your world. And I kind of love that because I think people, you know, you have to accept differences and different animals or type of, you know, it's like humans. We are a different range of species. Also, animals are a range of species too. So it's like, yeah, because you got mammals, reptiles, penguins, you know, other types of mammals too. So I thought that was very, very interesting how they concluded all of it in one. But yeah. But like I said, really good movie. Like I said, really good movie. Go check it out. Zootopia 2 is in theaters right now, so go check it out before it leaves because you don't want to miss it when it leaves. I'll probably let you get when it hits streaming. Please, Disney, release this early on streaming. I want to see it again. It's so good. I might have to wait because not Disney, they have like a long window release for movies, so I might have to wait until it's like, you know, on Disney Plus eventually, but I will buy it once it's out. I'm like, yes, I'm going to see that movie again, yeah. And I saw it with my family, and one of my friends came along. Originally it was going to be, I was going to ask three of my friends to come, but that didn't turn out. So yay, one friend, woohoo! So yeah, so they enjoyed it too, so I had lots of fun with this, so go check it out as well. So tomorrow, This will come out next week, so you'll probably see videos by then. But tomorrow I'm going to do a Michael Jackson reaction at Hazbin Hotel. Let's see how tired I am tomorrow. Let's see how I go. But that's the plan. This will all be displayed, probably. I'm so sorry, but you know, you can't help all these things. Like, we had trees like collapse here on the roads. It's crazy. We had a really crazy storm where we are, so yeah, but we finally got internet back, thank God. So yeah, it's crazy how much we rely on the internet as well, to be honest with you, because we're in a world now we need like internet, streaming, TV, because everything's streaming. Like, we had no aircon yesterday. Like, wait a second, everything's like digital now. Like, what the what? So it's crazy where we're living in. But yeah, but like I said, love this movie. I don't know. Would I say it's better than the first one? I don't know. I mean, I've been watching. Maybe I'll watch the first one again. I need to watch the first one because it's all reaction, right? Yes, I need to watch the first one. So yeah, so expect those videos to drop. Not drop. Expect those videos to come very soon. Also, before I go, Descendants and Another Dimension. Sorry, episode 3 is coming tomorrow. Because last Friday I couldn't do it because we had renovations going on. We have been a bit busy with renovations with our bathrooms recently. So that's been a lot too, with everything going on and the construction very noisy. So yeah, so not the greatest time to film videos, but yeah. But that's scheduled for tomorrow. Sunday, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna record episode 4, which is, you know, not the last episode, but episode 4 will be the last episode before I go on break. And then next year, all the episodes will be up, because I don't think I'm gonna have time to do them in December because I will be busy. So let's see what I decide to do. So that's all I got to tell you guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to Milks Media. I'm so sorry. There's been a lot of stuff going on, but it's just life, you know. Make sure to check out my Sume review because that's not getting a lot of views either, and also my other reviews aren't getting a lot of views either. So go and check those out. Videos are coming out very soon, I promise you. Okay, bye guys. Oh, Zootopia 2, it's in its right now, so go and watch it before it leaves, okay?
Let me ask you something. Do you think we're a good team?
Of course. Just wish I knew what we had to do to prove it to everyone else. We check the perimeter, snoop a little, we find nothing, we bail.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever. There's a snake!
Stop at the name of the law! Snakes aren't the bad guys.
Do you know how many mayors they've already destroyed? 1, 2. I got up to 2.
All right, Carrots, any idea where you want to start?
If you want to find you a reptile.
Hey, Flash, 100-yard dash. We need to get across town.
No. Pride.